Hi and welcome. Today I will show you something about these. These are the 99 Classics from Meze Audio. It is actually a full-sized closed-back headphone that is also available in two different colors. So this one is the golden version, but there's also a silver version available. Yeah, depending on taste. And it has a 40mm dynamic driver in there, so it's not a planar magnetic headphone. And it costs around, $300 depending on the location. Just a little side note here that Meze Audio did send these for review, but they didn't say anything what I can or cannot say, nothing at all actually, other than my own honest opinion about them. That's what I always do on my channel. I have just a little side note here that in the description down below you find an affiliate link, also with a discount code that gives you 20% off the headphones and also the package with the boom mic and the headphones. So if you want, you can use that, but you really don't have to. So I would say let's get right into it and start unboxing them. Alright, so here we have the package of the 99 Classics and the walnut gold version. And inside here you have the ear cups that are walnut wood, and you also have the sensitivity of 103 dB and an impedance of 32 ohms. And also there's a cable that is 1.2 meters long with a mic and a remote on it, and also a 3-meter cable. And you also have an adapter, airplane jack, and also a hard case carrying pouch. And the headphone itself weighs 260 grams. Yeah, and here you have a little bit of information about the fatigue-resistant magnesium alloy spring steel headband, the PU leather ear pads, and also the self-adjusting PU headband. And yeah, that each wooden ear cup is unique. There's also no glue used, and you also have a detachable and reinforced cables with an aluminum casing. All right, I would say let's open them up right away. Here we go. All right, here it is. Here is a little sticker. So yeah, if you want to use it. And here you have a little manual with the technical specifications, the frequency response graph. Also how to replace the ear pads and how to use the remote. All right, that's it pretty much from this. And now we come to the headphones itself. This is a very nice carry case actually. I really like the logo here, it's golden. I don't know if the silver version has a silver logo or not, but I'm not sure. All right, and here we have the headphones. They are looking quite nice actually, quite gorgeous. I really like this wooden color, and it's also soft to the touch, so it doesn't feel like plastic or anything like this. Also the color scheme is to my liking. The ear pads are quite plushy, and the size of them is like 4 knuckles, at least my knuckles. And the self-adjusting headband is also quite nice. It's a little bit padded, and it says 99 Classics on top. So overall a quite nice looking headphone. And here you have the little travel pouch. I guess the cables are in here, let's see. Ah yes, okay, here's the little travel flight adapter in case you need it. All right, let's get that out. Here you have the little 6.3mm adapter in case you need it for your amp. And here are the two different cables. One is the 3-meter cable, and this one here is the 1.2-meter cable. Let's see how it actually looks. All right, here's the cable. And yes, it's a quite flexible, nice cable. Here you have the little remote control with the little button on it that you can actually press. And yes, overall it's having a rubberized structure on the front side here, and the other one is sleeved. And let's come to the next one now, to the longer 3-meter cable. This cable is quite long. It's kind of the same than the other one. Also here it says 99 Classics with the golden color. I assume that the silver version will have this one in silver. So that's quite a nice touch to it. Here we have the little 99 Neo in comparison how they actually look. And I must say they look quite the same. I mean, quite the same materials except the wooden cups here. The Neo has plastic cups with a little bit of structure on it. And yeah, the headband just says here Classics, the other one says Neo. But otherwise they are quite the same. I mean, the Neo also has like the same headband and even ear pads. So yeah, it is quite the same, except the wooden ear cups that are on the Classic that I actually prefer. Alright, so having unboxed these and been testing them for a while, what can I say about them? Let's come to the comfort and build quality first. First of all, I must say they are looking quite gorgeous. I really like how they look. I like also how they feel. They don't feel cheap whatsoever. I mean, these wooden cups here are nice and soft to the touch. It is real walnut wood here. So it's not a fake, not something plastic or something. So that's what I really like. The headband here is nice and self-adjusting. So if you put it on your head, it auto-adjusts to your head size, so they always fit. A thing I don't really like that much, or I wish they would have made a little bit different, is cup swivel. So there's not really any cup swivel here. But even though they fit quite nicely on my head, I didn't have any trouble whatsoever. But still, I wish they would have made a design that allowed for a little bit of cup swivel. Otherwise, the ear pads are fully replaceable. They're nice and plushy. What kind of you need to be aware of, though, is that they are kind of on a smaller side and they're not that deep. So if you have ears that are a bit bigger or slightly like to the outside, then you may have the problem or issue that your ear may touch the driver a little bit. But otherwise they are perfect. I mean, they are fully serviceable, so they didn't use any glue in here. That is an approach that I really appreciate, actually. So you can actually, if you want to replace everything here and just with a screwdriver, for example, because there's nothing glued here. So I really like this approach. I wish more companies would do this. But that's here already, so that's a good thing. What I don't really like that much, actually, is the little ports here. I mean, it is a standard port, but it is seated so far down in the cup and the entrance here is so slim that most custom cables will not really fit in here because they're too thick. So be aware that not every custom cable is actually working good here. I mean, the cable that comes with there comes like two different cables, two different lengths, and one has also a little remote control in it. It is a nice cable, but of course, if you want to replace it or have a better cable, your own cable with a different color or something, that's not really that easy to do because of this special ports here. So a little drawback though, but nothing too dramatic, I would say. So they weigh 260 grams, so they're fairly light to wear for a long time, also because of the comfortable headband, of course. The clamp force is not that strong, as you can see. So if you want to do a little bit of headbanging, strong headbanging, they may not fit that securely on your head. But otherwise, they really are fitting quite nicely on my head without any pressure spots whatsoever. So the headphone also comes with this little travel case. It's a nice, hard travel case, I would say. It also has the Meze audio logo here that is also golden. I'm not sure if the silver version of this headphone has a silver version of the logo here, but hey, it really looks quite gorgeous. The headphones fit quite nicely in here. You also have this little pouch where you can put the cables so they don't scratch the headphones. Just a little side note here, what I wish they would have done is that it would be slightly bigger or anything like this, so you can actually put your headphones with the cable in here, because I am somehow too lazy to always replace and plug in and out the cable. But maybe that's just me. But it's really nice that they give you this travel case so you don't scratch your headphones or anything like this, so you can take it also to travels. So about drivability, they have 32 ohms and 103 dB sensitivity. They are quite easy to drive, I would say. I did test them on different gear, for example, Short Mojo 2, Burst and Playmate 3, dongle decks, or my onboard audio of my PC, and it didn't really make that much of a difference. So I would say they are quite easy to drive and quite mobile and travel friendly. It is actually the same than the Neo version. So that is actually a good thing. All right, so in regards to sound, these classics here do sound quite alike than the Neos. I mean, they look quite alike and they do sound quite alike. So, but they have a little bit of a difference. The classics are a little bit more, bright, a little bit more sparkly in the top end. It can sometimes even sound a little bit harsh or sibilant, but really not by much. You still have a quite warmish tuning here. So it's not a neutral tuning you get here. The bass impact feels a little bit more clean than on Control than the Neo version. The Neo version does have a little bit more strong, hard-hitting, boomier bass. And a little bit more smoother top end. That is really the main difference between these two. So in regards to soundstage, these two headphones are actually also quite alike. The soundstage here is for closed back headphone, quite good. It is the layering is also quite good, so you could hear footsteps in competitive gaming quite nicely. It didn't have any trouble using them for gaming or anything like this. So the mids are actually well presented also. I think they are a little bit better here on the classic, just slightly, because of the strong hard-hitting bass here. They can tend to blend a little bit sometimes in the mids here from the Neo. So another thing actually that could be maybe important for you or something that you may want to use, this headphone can be ordered also in a package or separately with the Boom Mic from Meze Audio. So you can actually turn your headphone into a headset quite easily. You just plug in this little cable that has the Boom Mic with it. It also has a little breakout box here that has a volume wheel, a mute button on it. That feels quite nice and premium. It is quite flexible, and also you can use this little mic on a different headphone that has the same 3.5 ports. So actually you can use it also for the Neo, or even, for example, the HiFi Man Aria or anything like this that has the same ports. So that is quite nice. So if you actually want to hear how it actually sounds, I will show you now. So this is how actually the Boom Mic will sound like if you just put them in your headphones. And it also comes with this little adapter, so in case you need it, and this little carry pouch that is a pleather material. Let me know in the comments down below how you actually like this audio quality of the Boom Mic, if it's enough for you. All right, let's come to an end now. Would I recommend this headphone? Generally speaking, yes. I really adore their build quality, their looks, and that they are quite comfortable. If I now would need to choose between the classics and the Neo, I personally would probably take the Neos just because they are a bit more cheap, and also they have a little bit more of a smooth top end and a bit more stronger, hard-hitting bass. Of course, this one is purely taste, and I can also see people really enjoying the classics with the more sparkly top end. It's really a taste here, and I can fully recommend both of these headphones actually. And I guess we are finished now. I hope you have liked it, and if you did, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button to see more, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao!